Hello, Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris MegaCorp in our Roma Galactica II series. Kind of an interesting last episode, right? Because we are trying to help out. We really are trying to help out our good friends here. But this is what's happening. We have a fleet that is stronger than theirs, backing their fleet up. And all we want is to follow them into battle as we defeat the enemies that are currently attacking them. And right now they're not... I just don't know what they're doing. So I'm actually going to not do what I did a second time. I'm going to stop letting them...
Station lost to enemy action. Spaceport reports enemy contact.
By the way, we have pirates too. Yeah, that's happening.
Construction complete.
I'm not going to do the same thing. We do have a slight issue with naval capacity, so it's giving us a huge energy shortage at present, but we're researching something that should improve that going forward. Now, we are taking out these guys, so maybe killing some of these fleets while their main fleet is in another system will help spin the war in our direction slightly. But I don't think we're going to be able to get away from a forced peace, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, we have a little bit of unemployment here, and we still need more energy. So I think the smart thing to do here, as much as I know that I need research labs, is we're going to do energy production on that planet. As soon as research is finished on the naval capacity upgrade, then we won't have quite as bad of an energy shortage, but we need to just be mindful of that. Okay, their fleet is coming to counterattack. Now, that's the entire fleet. So guys, we need you to come here. Don't stay in racks. Bring your forces to me, please, and thank you. We're going to have my guys retreat one system. Let's see. Earth can upgrade its research labs, which I need to do. I like that you don't have to click every button this time. A single click will upgrade all of them.
Mining station lost to enemy action.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware of it.
Mining station lost to enemy action.
I'm about to abandon you guys, to tell you the truth. I'm about to just leave the Raxar behind because they've got a fleet that with my help could have totally stopped all of this, but they were just like, no, we're just gonna not do that. If that's cool. And I just sat here going, no, it's not cool. You need to actually fight. But actually it does seem like their main fleet might have dialed back a bit. Let's see what happened here.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
All right, Energy Nexus is available. That's good news. Research station output plus 10% is probably a damn good idea at this point. So let's go ahead and do it. Elysium is going to need those research labs, but we don't have the minerals for them right now. We will soon. I could buy them, but rather not. I'm going to try and save my energy where I can. All right, are you counterattacking now? Are you actually going to counterattack? Because if so, I will join you. I will come with you. But you have to do it. You can't change your mind at the last second for no good reason. I am with you. Let's get them.
Construction complete.
Okay, I think they've made up their mind. We hope the situation improves. That's right, we have the Energy Nexus, possibly. I don't know if I had that on any other worlds. Trying to start increasing my research output, finally. Alright, I
Fleet
think...
action underway.
Tell me you didn't. Alright, good, they're jumping. They have slower hyperdrives. Alright, they are counterattacking. Finally, they made up their minds. I hope they don't change them again. So some of our ships are also joining the fray. That worked out. I'm really hoping we can at least do some damage to their fleets before they force peace. I just don't think it's going to happen. It's nice to see the AI finally making a decisive move. I'll give them that. And our fleet is certainly stronger now. Wait, you see what just happened? They just They just nearly sent me into the enemy fleet by myself.
Construction complete.
They realized that station was there at the last second. They're like, oh, we should probably recapture our system, shouldn't we? Thanks, guys. Doing a great job. All right, research complexes. Energy Nexus is being upgraded, and Earth has room for another building. That's good news. We already have civilian industries on Earth. What about Colonia Regia? I bet you we could do some more energy production there. Running low on housing on Nova Britannia. Let's go ahead and build a city district for that. How's that naval cap coming? 16 months. Oh, crap. Oh my god, we got separated. We got separated. What a joke. Unreal. Alright, well, we'll take it. But we are getting absolutely destroyed. We got separated. We would have been fine if not for that. Alright, we're going to retreat. Lost some ships. Oh gosh, guys. We had that. We had that. That would have been a devastating...
Construction complete.
Devastating loss for them. But our jump drives are faster than theirs. So we jumped before they did. And then they jumped at the same time. They arrived. The enemy fleet happened to jump at the same time. So it was really the timing, the coincidence of those things coming together. But that was...
Construction complete.
That was highly, highly anticlimactic and frustrating. But we do have a better energy situation now, at least, because we lost some ships. Yay. So Classis 1 is going to need to rebuild. I do have some influence. Let's see what we can do with our extra influence. We can do diplomatic grants. I don't need a monthly food boost. I mean, I do need more food production. That is obvious. We could do food processing facilities. Since we built all of our farms on Earth, I feel like that's probably the right thing to do there. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a problem here as well. Let's go ahead and build
Foreign
city
powers
district.
are engaging in active hostilities.
I know. Alright, we're gonna have to take out those pirates now too. Pirates are in Karazit. Man, we had that. It's a horrible, horrible coincidence. When are you going to come back? 2288. Okay, in like 2 months. Ship's been in hyperspace forever. Sometimes it's funny to think about the amount of time in terms of literal days, weeks, and months that these ships spend in, for instance, hyperspace. You know, it's just funny to me. All right, so our fleet is back. We have lots of repairs to make, and we'll take out those pirates. And the war will probably be over by then. They are climbing in war exhaustion, which is good.
Construction complete.
And we're rebuilding our fleets and repairing and everything, but...
Science Division report success.
Okay, naval capacity just jumped. Energy deficit is better, not perfect. We can improve our starbase capacity. We could improve food processing centers. We could also do gene tailoring for the first time. So that could be a good move to make us less wasteful, because we still have that issue, being human beings and everything. We are wasteful. We've got to get rid of that trait. Let's go ahead and get rid of that last tile blocker. It's a bit of minutia, but it needs to be taken care of. Reinforce the fleet. So evidently, did this battleship just die? Like, I think I just need to disband that. Because, well, no, maybe it'll repair. But hang on, let's take a closer look at this. Can I see the fleet? Yeah, I think it's gone. I think that's a bit of a bug. Let's go ahead and disband that fleet, or that ship. And let's reassign the admiral. But what that means actually is that we might be able to add a little bit more to the fleet overall. So let's see what we can get away with. Yeah, we can add one more cruiser, like a Terminus class cruiser. So let's go ahead and do that.
Science Division report success.
All right, let's go ahead and take out those pirates. We've got a strong enough fleet to do that, at least. And research station output has been improved by 10%. We can improve the hyperdrives again. We can go for advanced research complexes. Chemical plants also turn minerals into volatile modes. Let's go for advanced research complexes. I feel like I want to stay ahead of the research curve. Wars ended with the status quo. Okay, well, at least the Raxar's borders stayed as they were. That was a real letdown. That could have been an awesome fight to watch. And it wasn't just the fact that our hyperdrives were better. Again, the fact that the enemy fleet happened to jump at the same time so that both of our fleets were tied up on either end of the jump point, that was what did us in. And, I mean, that's a shot in the dark. You never know whether or not that's going to happen. All right, so we need an energy grid, I think, on Aurora. We certainly need to clear some blockers on this planet.
We have claimed a new world.
Good. We've established Colonia Hyperborea.
Construction complete.
Been waiting on that for a bit. All right. We have a bit of unemployment here and needing some food production, so let's work on that. Starting to see a little bit more in the way of food shortage. Again, consumer goods is getting better. Energy still sucks. All right, ship fire rate increased by 10% and orbital bombardment damage increased by 20%. It's nice to see a higher naval cap at least. That makes me feel a little better. I have a few planet names to update. This is now Colonia, or just Regia. And also, I think there's a few others, yeah. No longer just colonies. These are standalone worlds with their own centers. Very good. So the pirates are going down. Good. All right, you guys reinforce. And why don't you go ahead and return home and then repair? No, just return home. Now I have a construction ship with a job to do. Mining stations and research stations, please. And then do I have a science ship that can come and check this stuff out? I've got a lot of anomalies to check out, don't I? Might be time to go ahead and do that. I have a level 5 scientist that can do that. Let's have you come just do this research project really quick. You can do the anomaly. Where else do we have them? I think there's one up here. Yep. Alright, so they're going to come take care of that one first. I am disappointed by that war outcome. I mean, the AI last episode was definitely, you know, taking us on a wild goose chase, and it was a little bit ridiculous to watch, but there was that excitement that, okay, maybe they figured this out. And then, I know I sound like a broken record now at this point, but for that horrible coincidence to occur when it did, that couldn't have been worse timing. Alright, agriculture district is being built here. That should resolve the food shortage, and our energy shortage now appears to be better as well, thanks to the energy grid going up. But the energy grid's not even up yet, so that's really good news. This isn't a hugely energy productive world, but that's a step in the right direction.
Construction complete.
We have terraforming going on Yidden 3, of course. Our ships have returned to the Sol system. We can't afford to reinforce the fleet just yet.
Construction
So remember,
complete.
part of the reason that our energy situation is better is that we do have a smaller fleet. It's been oscillating a little bit. It's been going back and forth.
Construction complete.
Starbase capacity is still just at 13.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Good. All right, so we can go ahead and unlock Galactic Administration, which I think is a good idea. So we have the extra civics slot. Okay, Regia has a new slot available, so I think the option there is fairly obvious. Oh, nice! So on Nova Parthia, we have the Forest Adaptation modifier, so for 10 years, we're going to have a 20% happiness modifier on that world. So why don't I go ahead and do a civilian industries here, so we have more consumer goods being produced. Our mineral shortage has decreased a bit with the uptick in consumer goods production, but that's okay. And then Augusta also has some options.
Construction complete.
Nice. Okay, so you are definitely going to get some research labs. Let's see. I'm surprised you don't have a gene clinic. Actually, yeah, let's do a gene clinic on Augusta. Maybe it wasn't available when the planet first started. It wasn't one of the first things I built, like most of the rest of my worlds, I guess. The agreement we signed giving you access to our databanks has run its course. Would you like to extend it for another 10 standard years, or do your researchers no longer require the information? Oh, we require it. Let's go ahead and sell for... Ah, should have just... Okay, how about we... There we go. So we sold some consumer goods to make that happen, and that's where our shortage is, so I need to keep a very close eye. Let's go back up to speed 3 now that we're no longer at war. How's the main fleet? Good? Alright. So we need to do, before long, we need to have a secondary fleet that can patrol and check for pirates. Okay, the Vedarisius Confederation has some units in our territory, and I don't like that. I could declare a rivalry with them. It would probably piss them off. Alright, so because of the truce, we can't close our borders. That's what it is. But I could declare a rivalry to get additional influence. The thing is that I don't really need it. I'm going to do it anyway. It'll give us a little bit of additional influence per month. Alright, that debris is already being investigated. I know that. Now, because of the truce, we might be able to go in... Oh, wait, that's right. We've always been able to go in anyway. Yeah, these are... This is our last... One of our last creatures that needed to be investigated, so we'll have a look at that. We also do need to take a look through the wormhole now.
Inbound message traffic.
Commercial Pact invitation from the hegemony of Skrikan. You're down here. You know what? Sure. Let's say yes, just as a means of creating more economic power, hopefully. Also, I need to go ahead and get some more colonies going. We have a continental world here that's worth colonizing. Let's send a colony ship from Earth. Not Nova Roma. Yeah, we'll go with Neritum. Go. Titanic life. The native life of Colonia Hyperborea is built on an epic scale, far larger than anyone previously thought was possible for biological life. The question, now in the minds of our researchers, is what is their secret and can we benefit from it? Proposals to study the native life in greater detail are flooding in. Proceed with the study, or no, leave the giants alone. So this could go horribly badly, but I'm going to risk it.
Reports a new breakthrough.
All right, so we're going to research that. It's going to take 7 months. Planet build speed has just increased by 50. That's great news. So how about we go for, plasma thruster. Also robomodding. This tech, I feel like we're a little bit behind on. Mineral purification. So we're going to go for that, just to get that edict and have the ability to use it if we needed to. Because the economy is definitely starting to get a little bit more chaotic. There's just more going on. Also, it seems like we are running short of housing on Earth. So if that's the case, then hang on, maybe we need to cancel that and build some luxury residences instead. just to facilitate
Science
the
Division
next couple of
reports
pops.
a new breakthrough.
All right, good. Let's go through and make sure those upgrades happen. Interesting that there's no indication on the outliner right now that these upgrades are available. That's throwing me off a bit. I'm very used to that in terms of what Stellaris will give me for information. All right, so Colonia Nisa is ready for... I think you're probably ready for civilian industries, I would imagine. Let's sell some of that. And buy some of that. Oh, nice. You're ready for a full-on upgrade, actually. But let's do civilian industries first, because I want to make sure the consumer goods shortage goes away. All right. We have access to advanced research labs, and then Research Institute would also help. Do we want to do colony development speed first, or... This is also very tempting. Unlocks future technologies as well. We are going to be doing a lot of colonizing. Let's go ahead and up the colony development speed. All right, so what project was that? Was that the one I've already ordered? Yeah, that's the Titanic life study. It's already happening. Okay.
Aliens have signed a federal cooperation treaty. Construction complete.
The Duraxanax Concord. All right then, guys.
Complete.
We need to talk about what you name things. Let's upgrade you for sure.
Inbound message traffic.
Federation invitation from the Raxar hegemony. Excellent. The galaxy is dark and full of terrors, human. Yes, it is. Join us in a federation for mutual protection.
Federal cooperation treaty signed.
All right. After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the Mudagon Merchant Guild. Excellent. All right. So we will find... Oh, this is... Okay. For whatever reason, I was not expecting... I was thinking this was a trade enclave, but of course it's not. So they are... No, that is what they are. This is the Mudagon. Why am I getting these options? We'll fight for our right to exist. Okay. The Mudagon are a... Yeah, they're... why did we get those options? Okay, so we can get rare crystals per month, but I don't really need rare crystals per month at this point. We're producing our own. Right? We're good. Alright, so lots of economic happenings at the moment. Interesting, though. Alright, so borders have been opened from the Xenac continuance. Custodian Matrix, the ancient caretakers, have opened their borders to us. Alright, Aurora has some unemployment, and we definitely need more food production. So we're going to go ahead and queue up
Inbound message
an
traffic.
agriculture district. Federation Association request from the Galactic Multics Union. Remind me, you're up here? Sure.
Special project complete.
Nice. Okay, the Titanic life study was a success. After a period of research and study, the scientists on Colonia Hyperborea have managed to make a breakthrough and achieve limited communications with some of the Titans. While huge, slow, and difficult to talk to, the Titans are incredibly tough and strong. Some few have expressed a desire to join our military forces, where they will undoubtedly be an incredible asset. Excellent. Okay. Well, that's a feather in my cap
complete.
for this episode. I will take it. Okay, we need... Let's go ahead and clear a couple of blockers. Need to keep an eye on my situation here as much as I can. Yep, salvage the minerals.
Pioneers have made planetfall.
More colonies happening every moment. We can go ahead and reinforce the fleet, build some additional ships, which will, of course, affect our energy income. But I think we're starting to... Especially once this energy nexus kicks in. I think we're starting to make some real headway here.
Complete.
All right, good. Mega Furgers, I forgot about you. I didn't realize we hadn't unlocked you yet. Do we need those, or would we prefer to go for droids next? Let's get our Mega Furgers. We need them. If, for whatever reason... Hello, Siren, outside, as my headset hits the microphone while I'm turning to talk to the Siren that clearly can't hear me. For those of you who haven't watched the Mega Furger joke, it's in the beginning of the series. You might have seen it, you might not have. It's pretty funny, though. All right, so why don't we go ahead and do a city district here and a city district here, because it seems like there are some places with a bit of overcrowding. And then Colonia Hyperborea could benefit from helping with our food production issues, especially given the Titanic life situation is now better. I am generally enjoying the empire management in Stellaris MegaCorp a lot more than I used to, what I've played of it anyway. It seems, I mean, there's still work to be done, for sure, and maybe I'm not as familiar with some of the nitty-gritty as those of you that have had a chance to play a lot.
Construction complete.
But I'm enjoying it. It's nice. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade you. And we definitely need more food production. So why don't we go ahead and... Oh, wow. I'm actually running kind of low on some stuff. Let's sell some. And then we need to buy some minerals. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I can get an agriculture district going there. And that should solve that issue. And wow, we're 26 minutes into this recording. Didn't even see that. Alright, colony development speed is done. Let's pause and make a technology decision before I end here. UV laser sounds pretty tempting. So does experimental subspace navigation, especially for counterattacks that might go a little bit more, more our way than those previous ones did. Let's go for the disruptor just as a weapons option that we don't have yet. Seems like a good idea. I think our population is growing so rapidly that our food production is just lagging behind. I think that's primarily what's happening. Tell you what, let's go ahead and queue up the agriculture district first, then do that upgrade. And then it seems like... I don't think we need alloy foundries, but it might be a good idea to do the food processing facility, because this is clearly going to be a food-producing world. So maybe go ahead and queue that up earlier on to help offset future food problems. Okay. I'm going to stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to continue stabilizing our economy, colonizing new worlds, establishing new or old colonies as just fresh, standalone worlds. Like, for instance, I think... Hang on. Yeah, Colonia Nisa, for instance, is no longer a colony at all. Doing pretty well, but we've now uncovered most of the galaxy in terms of our opponents, and we have our work cut out for us because that last war did not go particularly well. We're in a federation, but I think we have to start thinking pretty soon about maybe conquering the Duranchu coalition, possibly the Dabulan Free Traders. I don't know. Duranchu is probably first on our list once the economy is fully stabilized, and I feel like my feet are under me, which is... That feeling is coming. I can feel the feeling coming. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.